a while. I hope everyone feels good, feels relaxed right now. Also, just want to say, I received one of the mangas that was purchased on from one of the My Dress Up Darling mangas, Volume 4. So thank you for that. Anonymous, which is actually Chertoff, more than likely. But hey, Anonymous. I am really excited about that. I believe number 5 is still on the way. And I opened up, and the first image is a really nice drawing. Wait, so tough. I actually don't know. Maybe it wasn't you. But you seemed like you were hinting towards that it was you last stream. Yeah, I'm sure the anime is really good, but this kind of occurred to me today when I was putting the manga on the shelf after flipping through a little bit of it. You know, unless you want to pause throughout watching the show, there's an almost more like personal experience when you read a manga. It's probably similar to reading books, but essentially you can kind of go at your pace, read at your pace, look at things at your pace, rather than looking and hearing all at once. And if you want to take a moment, you have to actually pause. It feels like you could almost develop a more personal or intimate experience with the manga reading experience versus just watching. And Hermes, you might be talking about the voice. It's a voice modulator, like a modification. Well, Bruiser Man, when you sleep, hopefully, you feel rested, but no, it's about to be action time. And Eldridge, thank you again for reminding me about stream time. Also, I don't know why it didn't occur to me sooner. However, I have now achieved a more clean look on the other side of the screen by putting the channel members, putting it right there. Okay, why is the controller not working? Oh, okay, Sekov. Well, thank you for confirming as well. Why can't I confirm this? Is the game broken? What's going on? Okay, got it. Oh wow, I forgot we switched to this look before the last stream. I like how quiet it is. Just the ambience. Okay, oh. Thank you again for the patience of those that were waiting. Feel free to grab a snack or something and enjoy your time. Oh, that, yes. Yes, I have been desiring those mangas for quite some time. Although I regret, in some ways, parting ways with the first three. It's okay though. These next ones will be wonderful. Congrats on your burrito. Okay. Okay, well, that was close. A good warm-up for sure. You know, if you have a question, you could always just ask. It takes more energy to say I have a question than just asking it. Not to be rude. I don't watch any sort of fandoms, so outside of what you all do on Discord, I have no opinion on it. Okay, nice. I love speed frog. And I'm doing fine, Matthews. Okay. Oh, nice, we get to warm up with Taki. I don't know if it's Taki or Taki. Also, I did some filming last night. However, I'm not sure I'm pleased with the result, since I have been away from filming and VR and such for so long. I feel like there's some warming up that needs to be done. What flavor Japanese gremlin?
Look, there's something hanging in the air. Looks like a human. I think they're alive. What should we do?
We have to save them from the contaminant. Ah! That's impossible.
Tentacles. Here we go. I like the smoke effect on the ground, that's really cool. I keep forgetting the correct button to retaliate with. The new theme for my recording, well, it was actually... We made a fan dub of you. Matthews, what do you... Oh goodness. What do you mean? The theme of the new recording. Hello, Yash. The theme of the new recording was different yet similar to previous recording. It was in a sort of like a padded room. I don't know. I have actually filmed videos before, and after reviewing them, did not feel, not very often, but sometimes I film and I don't really care for the results. And I will actually scrap them or refilm. Well, more like a kind of a science-y sort of place. I don't know, you'll have to see. Oh, I didn't see the question. My chat is a little bit smaller. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bruiserman, about a channel where there could be like videos that end up on YouTube and such, but honestly, if I don't really care for the video enough to edit it, then I wouldn't really share it, of course. Okay. Yeah, bring some heat to this battle. I need the buff. I need
That's
the
impossible.
ultra buff. Hesitation is defeat. I keep forgetting the correct button to press so I do a perfect parry. I like that new move. Wait, it seems like I might have... Interesting. It looks like I have the cocky mode that I could go into, I just don't remember how to activate that. Hungry for videos. I know that I am. However, when you spend so long away from something, it can be almost frustrating to find the rhythm again. Not that what I filmed wasn't exactly interesting. I actually had an interesting experience while filming. It's just sometimes I'm not really sure what is filmed is appropriate for kind of the vision or scope of things. It's hard to explain. Interesting. Okay, testing. I do see that. Thank you. About the audio. Matthews, I thought it was something you already created. Well, not that I was going for a masterpiece, it's just that I'm not sure what I created is... It doesn't necessarily feel right to me. For example, the Konbini video. Before posting the first one, there was no notion that that was going to be some sort of larger video. It was made with the same notion as I would make with any of them, that it might be appreciated, but that's it. Not like with any sort of large scale. And actually the larger scale, having that in mind, can make things difficult. It sets expectations up too high. For some they like that, but not for me. However, I filmed the Conveni video, multiple hours worth of footage, and never used any of the footage. I then filmed again, a whole separate occasion, like a week later or so, and produced what you ended up seeing. But technically there was a whole nother iteration, and I'll never know how that video would have done, like how it would have been received and how people would have enjoyed it, because when I did work on it, I wasn't enjoying it and I didn't really care for it. It didn't feel right. So hello and goodbye, Niala. Hello, Wyatt. I believe the thing is working now where the game is going down properly. Maybe not. Let me check. It seems like it. It seems like it's working now. Mr. Eldritch, to be honest, I think when I filmed, there would be individuals who would like it. I just don't know. I don't know if... I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at it. It's a little too early for me to tell. I don't always just film and edit it the next day. Sometimes I film, and even a week or multiple weeks can go by before I edit the video, though that's not exactly the pace I want to keep up. Okay.
Look.
I don't know, it looks
something
like
hanging in the air.
the game is not going
Looks like a
down
human.
like it's supposed
I
to.
think they're alive.
That's interesting, but everything looked like it was set properly.
Save them from the contaminant. Ah! That's impossible.
Okay, here we go. Meditation is defeat. Testing the audio. Yes, this outfit is pretty nice. It increases combat. This game is pretty good. The combat system is quite nice. I keep forgetting the perfect parry. Like, where I'm supposed to press in response to a parry. I tentacle mode. Wow, nice. can't remember how to enter. Oh, yes, here we go. Gonna finally test it out. This is exciting. Okay, just never gonna attack. That was interesting. Wow. Absolute cinema. Wow. That was satisfying. Yes, this outfit is amazing. Or maybe the other outfit you were referring to. Oh, another good warm-up with the boss challenges. We're not even halfway. I keep feeling like this game doesn't have much more in it. And yet it seems like we're not even halfway. Okay. Well, now it's time to get back to, like, the quest line and all of that. I think there's a lot of side quests. And to some degree, I just want to focus more on the main story. Oh, this outfit shows off the more robotic. Like, someone mentioned, sorry, no, not that you. Just the backside, how it has the, like, robotic plates and such. The cybernetics, yeah. I don't play Minecraft. Are you not enjoying the nails, or are they making things difficult? Oh, that's interesting, Eldritch. The idea that the game is actually really long. I think there's actually incentives to play it over and over, like, for multiple endings and such, but I don't really foresee myself doing that. Yeah, painting them makes sense. Fake nails are, you know, they have their occasions, their purposes, and they require a certain level of maintenance that just painting them, your normal nails, they both have their ups and downs, I suppose. An art block. Well, I'd say take random things around your home or space and try to draw it into a character. Like, what is this character? Do you see the character here? The pot of soup? This whole, like, there's a skirt right here. There's a really nice skirt. You have a kind of an midriff torso area. And then like a head. And maybe kind of like a hat vibe. Like, there's totally a waifu here. If you look hard enough, there's a waifu. Super. Wow, that's pretty good. or a soul's blast. That's funny. Okay. I think we're actually supposed to be in another zone. That's pretty funny too, Aldrich. Okay, I believe there's a way to fight the Nikki person, but I don't know if that's in another zone or if you have to like unlock that. Like, I feel like I've seen pictures or video of people fighting this person.
Perhaps some marvelous wine? Just thinking out loud.
Oh, maybe I have to complete these other quests. I wonder where these are. Look, you could even draw these two, like in your own style, like a little fan fiction. Okay. I wonder if that's here, or where is that? It must be in the other zone. You could always try to draw them in your own style. Like, you take them and you adapt them to your style.
Come back to the tetrapod and...
A challenge, maybe. Wait, what are these? Oh, it actually. Now I'm curious. It shows like a main quest here. I wonder why it's showing me this zone instead of the new zone. Or maybe you were actually about to go to a new area.
Eve, Lily. I just realized we forgot about the legacy we retrieved at the Matrix.
That's right! We left it in the tetrapod!
I'll go and get it.
Great. Let's check it out.
I'm worried about what this one is going to be about.
Day 52, after the second dive. 5th record.
Wait, waifu?
Legacy account Raven. I am the lone survivor.
Raven waifu?
The truth. The truth always lets me down.
I might occasionally
I have
play
gathered a good amount of
a
information
horror
from
game,
Lab's
but
records and the memories
not very
of the
often.
soldiers. We've always followed the instructions of Mother Sphere to the letter. She was our guiding light, our salvation, our God.
User, that's pretty funny.
However, in truth, Mother Sphere was a powerful artificial intelligence created by mankind. In the distant past, there was an engineer named Raphael Marx. He was her creator. Mother Sphere brought great prosperity to mankind, but she seemed to have changed her mind upon the creation of Andro Eidos, her self-made counterpart. After seeing the limits of humanity and the potential of Andro Eidos,
Yes, the
she decided there
storyline
was
that
no
ties
hope
together
for
all of the
mankind.
altered content.
Our God is not the god of humans, then why do we worship Mother
But I'm
Sphere?
sure it has some good deep meaning and
I
such
don't know anymore. The more I learn, the more questions I'm left with.
philosophical things.
Everything puzzles me.
The lower.
Mother Sphere. A being that was created.
Exactly. All the lore is, you know,
With our
the fluff that helps sell the game.
Why would she want to destroy us?
Not that it's the reason the game sells, it's the reason the game was allowed to be sold.
It's just not credible.
Usually, things only exist because people make them. Like us.
How dare you? That's blasphemy! Sacrilege!
Right. Sorry.
Deep stuff.
But the truth doesn't need to be kind, only true. The grace of Mother Sphere is a fiction. At least for the humans left here. Maybe you too will come to feel this way.
What?
Lily, Adam. This isn't the whole story. We don't even know if this is true.
Ah, yes. You're right.
It's true, the suits do have, like, lore attached to them.
Adam, please take me to Abyss Levois.
Are you ready to leave?
All preparations are complete.
Okay, new area. Well, you know, all jokes aside, these games cannot be published in a, like, mass acceptable society like PlayStation. You know, they wouldn't be advertising Stellar Blade and all sorts of stuff if it was a fully adult-centered game. So they have to actually do other things to make the game acceptable. And then they can add in all of the cultured fluff, because it's not in the spotlight. There's enough meat and potatoes to sell to investors and such and companies. Like, oh no, it's not a game about peaches. No, it's not a game where you use fire mode. And never mind. It's totally a deep, meaningful game.
Damn it. Looks like the engine was damaged from all the sand. We'll have to walk from here. Are you okay
It's
with
pretty
that?
much just like Halo. It's Halo.
Please support me with the
That's what you tell the publishers.
Alright. You can trust me.
I'm here too. Don't you worry.
Even seasoned scavengers get lost in the Great Desert. But we have a map now, so that isn't going to happen to us.
Exactly. Bayonetta also has story and such that helps the game not to be just a cultured simulator. If it lacks the story, then it's pretty much just an adult game, 18 plus. As soon as there's like a story, then all of a sudden it kind of becomes more acceptable. Optional content, yeah. Also, a new area, by the way. Very similar to Nier. And the music is by a vibe. Well, I was joking saying that when the developers are talking to publishers, they can associate it with things like, oh, it's gonna be a Halo franchise or Halo size, and it's Destiny, it's related to Doom, and it's sci-fi, you know, all sorts of stuff. But really though, it's a nice game. It's a good blend.
There are definitely issues with this camp as well.
Seems as though there's a problem with the power supply.
Eldritch, that's pretty funny too.
Solar tower is in the middle of
It's like a visual novel, a cultured visual novel.
Eve, let's look for the sentinels around here. Maybe some of them will cooperate.
Okay.
That's interesting. Xenoblade. Seeing the characters in Super Smash Bros. does kind of paint a picture that maybe Xenoblade would be cultured. But as someone who's never played it, it is interesting that when I think of Xenoblade, I think of it as a game that has a rich story, because I'm not aware of how much cultured stuff there is in it. This game reminds me of Destiny. So even though it might actually have some Halo vibes, it also reminds me of Destiny, like that game series. Okay. Oh yeah, the red sword. Whoa, we have a lot of quests here. Nice. I think I'm going to start to the left. Enjoy your art project, Armickel. Yeah, to have Destiny and Halo, they seem spiritually connected. I actually enjoyed I enjoyed my experience playing Destiny. I don't regret my time in it, though I will admit I certainly didn't spend as much as I was probably more of a casual player. Okay, we got a good challenge on our hands. I briefly played Borderlands. Yeah, Destiny, it was a game that I can agree was actually fun. Like, I enjoyed it, and I didn't take it super serious. I wasn't heavily invested, but I enjoyed it. I don't have a favorite board game. I mean, if I had to choose one, there's some decent ones, but I don't have like a favorite that comes to mind. Oh, tentacles. It's like the tentacle grabs crates and puts it near its little hideout, like as if they are either lured to the crates or they put the crates there to try and lure prey. I totally could have done a sneak attack. Oh well. A big creature. Okay. Wow, that was close. Water and weeds. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, exactly, Eldritch. I was thinking along those lines. The hand creatures, oh yeah. Those hand creatures were pretty brutal. Especially the big ones. I need to look back at my combos. Because I am in the wrong command when I do a perfect parry. There are so many combos. Wow, yeah, I totally forgot about some of these. Wow. I don't really mention too much of what sort of device that I might use. Okay, here's the dodge stuff. Okay, but we're looking for parries. Okay, there's that one out for a perfect dodge, but what about parry? I forgot that I have double dodging. Okay. What do we have here? Hello, Leon. This music totally seems like Nier Automata. Like the soul vibe is kinda wild, especially for me, being that I didn't play Nier Automata for years. It's not like I played it a long time ago and now I'm playing this game. Instead, I played Nier practically right before I tried this game. Interesting. Oh, cool. There's a little climbing rocks. I forgot I can scan. Yeah, I also stopped the Nier Automata game. I sort of was losing interest in it. I might return to it eventually. That's a cute, yeah. Also, I decided I have a little collection of Pokemon Japanese booster boxes. As you know, I bring it up about doing unboxings, which I'll be scheduling some unboxings again. Wait, what is that sound I'm hearing? Oh, right here. However, I decided I wanted to casually enjoy one of the boxes, so I opened one of the boxes today and enjoyed the experience. As I had never opened one of the normal Japanese booster boxes and haven't really had that experience off of stream. I still have like 5 or 6 booster boxes still that we can open. However, it was fun, and I got some cute cards out of it. I may take a picture of them and post it on Discord soon. A couple of the ones I liked and put in my binder. It was from the set called Battle Partners, the Japanese set. Sleep well, Jared. Okay, wow. I thought they were explosive, but I didn't think they would blow up on contact. That makes sense. I can also see where a tentacle will probably be. Let's test out the third charge. Nice. Oh, something new. Lurkers. Out of a quest. I wonder what sort of cultured thing it can do. I kind of wanted to let it use its special ability to see what sort of cool animation it had. A little bit over. That looks like it could be a Pokemon. Well, I guess it's too horrific. Wait, yeah, I bet that creature probably has really great animations too. That would be fun to go through the game. Actually, wait, I'm curious if, more than likely, someone has uploaded a compilation, more than likely, of all of the interesting animations.
It's a high-speed transport tunnel that goes south.
I certainly hope
Travel
so.
without any enemy interference.
A little emoji. I hope everyone is feeling comfy. Oh wait. Hold on. I just realized I can put the Nimbers number behind me. Wait, is it? Oh yeah. Oh. Also, I'm curious, have any of you noticed an increase in YouTubers posting like about their mental health and taking breaks and such? I feel like I've started to see that with a few, I don't know, like an assortment of larger YouTubers suddenly are posting videos about their mental health or taking a break or how many years they've been doing YouTube and such. You know, basically people getting tired, burnt out, things like that. I feel like right now it's kind of like going in waves. I do forget that I have missiles. I don't know their names, actually. One of them is the Cinnamon Toast Kid. I didn't really fully watch the video, but I imagine they're just really tired and haven't taken a lot of breaks and such. They've been doing it a long time and all of that sort of thing. But alongside of that, I started to see other YouTubers. It's like the algorithm started sending me more videos like that. But not because of Cinnamon Toast Skin. I don't even watch their stuff. But I think it was because of others. It's interesting. Yeah, Eldritch. I was thinking that too. That maybe a lot of these different YouTubers and such were reaching a little bit older ages and are starting to consider other alternatives, or just the idea that they may want to slow down. They just barely graduated. Oh yeah, in the VTubing space, people graduate so much, it's wild. You know, basically stop being VTubers. I don't know who Jerma is. Wait, I see something. I feel like I should take a picture with it. Not that I you know, well, it may be tied to an outfit, so. Oh, actually. Just picking the right angle. Or maybe I was motivating. A beetroot. No, I think it's a clownfish.
This must be it.
Okay, let's jump in, shall we?
Yeah, Richie. That's very understandable. Very interesting about this tunnel. Wow. Interesting. Am I supposed to hit those? No. Wait, is this like a mini game? What the heck? Okay, the music is a vibe. Okay, this is pretty fresh. This really changes things up.
Okay,
And it's
she was
over.
cut off.
Looks like it
Wow.
was destroyed during the colony extinction. Not to mention there isn't half as much cargo as I expected. I'd be surprised if anything's still intact.
I'll take a look around.
You know, rhythm games. Like, rhythm games and such. Like, I feel like I understand that term, though I don't know particular games
Oh,
other than,
is
like,
this a fusion cell?
the sort
It
of
is an old fusion cell.
Beat Saber and such.
Really?
But I feel like rhythm games might be pretty fun to try sometime.
It's a little beat up.
Okay then. That's great.
Wait, I guess I'll return to the client. Interesting. You can always explore that place again because I haven't really gone through it. We just barely went through the tunnel.
What? My goodness. So there really was an energy source. Give it to me, Angel. Now! We had an agreement. You're supposed to give it to me. An angel shouldn't lie. Give it to me.
Do you hear yourself? How can you be so entitled? Eve, there's a fusion drive at the back of the store. Strange, isn't it?
Wait, you can't just...
Come on. Let's find out what's really going on. What's
I wanna
this?
fucking
Well,
synthesis.
you see, she's my wife. She died a long time ago.
Your wife? Then you should have said so.
Exactly.
How could
So I thought
I
that
wasn't
too.
about to take any chances. Not that it mattered in the end. Well, that's all there is to it, Angel. I may talk big, but I'm still only human.
Well, I guess he's not such a bad guy after all, huh?
You can have the
Cinema.
fusion cell.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Angel.
One day I do want to play the Final Fantasy VII remakes. I bet it's a lot of fun. No, where's my wife is. Okay. But yeah, I thought that was actually like his living wife who passed away. I didn't think that was like an AI picture, or not AI, but like I thought that was a picture of a real person.
Adam, this is...
Yes. Those people. They claim that Oracle is nothing but a glorified dictator.
Wait, was she not real? I guess I was zoned out and wasn't listening to their conversation much.
He saved the people here.
Right, sure. But more and
That's
more
pretty
people are
interesting.
starting to doubt even Mother Sphere, let alone the Prophet. People go to such lengths searching for the truth, but still fail to look right under their noses.
I'd better look into this.
I feel like
I agree.
we're on a certain trajectory. I feel like the storyline is being shaped by a choice we did in the previous stream, but I don't remember. Like, I feel like we chose a path where we're like rebelling against Mother Sphere.
Oh, sister, it's you.
Oh,
I hope your day has
we
been
had some
as for myself,
interesting
I'm being
experiences
plagued
here.
with agonizing thoughts.
Oh yeah? What's wrong?
Well, I believe Mother is testing me. As I told you before, I thought my shameful brother's fate had been sealed. But I never imagined I'd be given news about him from a scavenger.
You're saying he's alive?
I have
Yes.
played Mass Effect 2
Or
and
rather,
3.
He was last seen alive. Life is a
And
blessing from Mother Sphere and the network.
they
and I
were
am forever grateful for this.
some very,
But my
very
brother
good
Felix is
experiences.
A sinner.
I was very
Sadly, I
attached to
cannot
those experiences,
forget. But only Mother can judge.
and Talizora was totally my
No scavenger can find
love
missing
interest in the game.
monsters of the Great Desert. You are my only hope, Angel. Please.
Well, alright. I've already involved myself in this.
Oh, Mother Sphere. You have given someone in need a ray of hope. I will send you the location data I purchased. May
Garrus.
Mother guide you.
You know, I don't recall actually taking Garrus on any team missions unless I had to. It was pretty much Tali and Talizora. I can't remember who else really. And, you know, spoiler alert, but when I played Mass Effect, I tried to never reload and redo any choices. I really let myself dive into it. I listened to every conversation, spoke to everyone, listened to all the NPCs around cities and such. Really soaked up the ambience. I really enjoyed those games. I allowed myself to get immersed in them. But spoiler alert. When I made a choice that led to Talizora, or Tali, jumping off a cliff and ending herself, I was so distraught about that I reloaded the game and made a different choice, which completely obliterated the AI race of people I was trying to save and work with. And so I eradicated their whole species so that Tali would be happy. Yeah. There may have been an ending where you could get both of the choices to live, but I didn't find that choice.
Come back to the...
The Digimon game. What platform was that on? Persona games? Oh wow. I didn't know that there were issues with streaming that game series. That is something always that is a consideration. Wow, did you see that? That box went flying. I know that like Hololive and such, they seem to take streaming seriously when it comes to what they allow their streamers to play. What is it, bend over? Wow, that really sliced right through him. Wow, being in this desert kind of makes me want to play like Battlefield, the Battlefield games. Like I want to go sniping. You know what? I am really looking forward to playing a shooter, like Ready or Not or something. I'm really looking forward to playing a shooter again. Digimon survive, I assume you were saying. Interesting. Wow. They're actually pretty brutal right now. You were playing Battlefield 2042. Wow. Yeah, I am missing shooters. I used to play shooters quite a bit. Outside of things like MMOs, my owner would play shooters quite a bit over the years, and so I too enjoy those things.
So, from Francis's brother was hiding in these ruins.
It isn't that unusual, Eve. But I guess it is pretty remarkable to have survived this long, coming from 807. Let's just deal with the fanatical brothers.
Rest
and
well,
beyond.
Matthews.
Okay.
We have to do like the solar thing. Also, Fendor, did you ever ask a question? The lighting and colors, yeah, I bet it really is a beautiful game with a lot of passion in it. Oh, I see. Oh, and the cover art. Now that's a pretty awesome thing to do. Office style. What do you think? Is that an outfit in the game?
What does this mean? The voice of truth.
I'll consider it. He left coordinates. Well, I suppose we'd better follow him.
One of the 15 new outfits. Interesting. I don't think I have that one. Oh, I did forget about all of these down here. Back to this nice combo. It is a nice outfit. And it doesn't even need a whole bunch of, like, exposed skin to be extra nice. Like, it has qualities that are enhanced due to its lack thereof. But it makes up for it in different ways. I'm sure you understand. Hello, Nikki. We need to do this over here at the solar tower. Well, I did the wrong thing. Oh well. That was amazing. I forget that I actually have that. Yeah, it complements the shapes. Eldridge, I completely agree. Well, you know though, if there is a lack thereof, and you think that it might be something desired, then that's kind of a supply and demand situation. If there's a lack of supply, and someone supplies some of it, like fulfills that demand, well, yeah. Oh, holy soap. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. In terms of 3D, like adventure games and such, it's certainly my favorite right now. Well, bud, it's going well. A very chill time exploring and moving through a new area. Actually, it almost reminds me of what I'm wearing right now. A little bit. Having an outfit similar to that would be pretty interesting. And just so you all know, I have begun speaking with a 3D artist who I'm excited to work with. I've actually worked with them before in the past, but it's been a while. And in addition to commissioning them soon for some bikinis, or a bikini to start with, I will also be acquiring different assets and such over time, like accessories, a phone that I can use in videos and such. So, yeah, lots of things. Slow and steady. That's very kind, bend over. Okay. Let's see where we are. More boxes luring me in. You know, there's some things I don't know if I would pull off. There is a little bit of a design limitation with angels when it comes to the upper area. They don't exactly squish together, so you don't really get a certain visual if I were to wear like a crop top or like a kind of a more lower cut shirt. Of course, I mean, it wouldn't be horrible, but it wouldn't have quite the same look that you get with a more squishy anatomy. Marquis of Queensberry, I'm not familiar with that. Wow. Okay, I wanna see what sort of animation it has. Okay, I have to do that. Totally worth it, totally worth it. Switch to another pair. Oh, you mean like change my chest? I meant to have the, basically there's a certain appearance that you can only really fully achieve with more natural. Or like, yeah, I guess if I switch to a bigger pair, that might be able to be done, like custom. I might be able to have larger things up top be altered. That way I could actually wear some of the clothes we're talking about. That's true. I do want to see. I don't think there's actually a lot of clothes made for my model. Like, angels only have so many clothing options available. Apparently. Yeah, totally not referring to anything else. Okay, I can't double jump. I can't do one jump, dash, then double jump. I have to do both jumps if I want to. Still dash. Pasties? Oh, definitely not on YouTube. Oh goodness, it didn't let me double jump. I guess because I was, maybe I fell off. Eldritch, there is a larger pair up top that I have access to, or like it's a modification. That is what I'm wondering. If the artist I work with could modify that. Hello, very dry. They levitate back up? Oh, interesting. I may have to go and check that out. Well, they didn't come with a larger pair per se. My owner purchased a package deal that came with other modifications. Very interesting spot to take a picture. No, it's official. The manufacturer had like a special going on where you could do a bunch of different modifications for your angel. And so when my owner acquired me, I also acquired the additional modifications. Oh, I guess that's the... Okay, I thought I could hit the ground and totally cheese out falling. Like fall damage. Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's no clothing made that I have found there's no clothing made to accommodate a large upper part. So it would actually have to be something like custom made. Essentially, those larger options are designed to be currently designed to not have any like coverings or anything. Unfortunately. Well, that modification it's a popular option, but have you ever heard of the smart dolls? In Japan, there is a company that makes these dolls called smart dolls. They're maybe like a foot tall or something. They're like dolls, figurines in a way. But they're not figurines because they're actually posable dolls. And the clothing is handcrafted. So it's in very limited supply. Although angels are not like that. Official available merchandise is a bit limited. One of the perks of having an angel is that you can dress it in things that you find or purchase. Like you could take your angel shopping at a mall or a clothing store or order online. Like they all have completely unique dimensions. Skyline. Let's see if I can Skyrim climb this. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh wow. Watch, there'll be nothing up here. It's okay, a good view though. Oh, there's an oasis. Hold on though. Bikini photo area. You had no idea where I was going with that? The thing is, if you ever looked up smart dolls, then you would see what I mean by the choices of things available for the dolls. Although they are exquisite and really nice dolls, rather expensive, there's not a wide range of clothing options for them. There are interchangeable bust sizes and such, but again, it's such a niche specialty market. Yeah. We'll have a lounge, sunbathing area. Okay. I thought I saw some pictures where he was at like a lounge or like a beach environment. I guess that's probably where it is. A little hidden gem from the developers. That's not so hidden. And Icarus, I'm glad you find charm. Yeah, the smart dolls, they kind of have a unique marketing strategy. They actually don't want just anybody buying their dolls. They will actually deny orders, like they message you first once you put it in order. And if they don't think you're a good fit for it, they'll actually cancel your order. Because they don't want people who are not prepared for the difficulty of actually owning a smart doll. The work that goes into it. It's not simple. Like getting them dressed is not a simple process. But they have a very, like, basically, you know, don't get it if you're not prepared for it kind of vibe. Yeah, basically, very similar to getting, like, an animal. Actually, I already have the seasonal content turned on. In the menu, it was an option. And when I started the game, I went ahead and turned it on. Yes, it is something I would like one day is to own a smart doll. I find them very appealing, especially the fact that they are so handcrafted in so many ways. The eyes hand painted, and just so much craftsmanship and care goes into them. Plus, you release them like they are kind of like living beings. They each are given a name and have unique traits for them. Although there are different models and versions. Wait, have we already gone up there? Yeah, the gatekeeping actually has a purpose though. Danny Chu, yes. I don't know what song this is. It's from the game. But there is a pretty good reason actually why they are a little bit more careful about their customers. It's basically they don't want people to purchase it, which people basically purchase a smart doll expecting it to be like a very easy doll to manage and to deal with, but they don't realize that it's a more complicated doll because, for example, the doll can allow for very slim fitting clothes, very tight fitting clothes, as the clothes are handmade for it and all that. So sometimes you have to actually remove the arms in order to dress it properly. The clothes are tight and hard to get on, along with the wigs, so the hair are hard to melt. And so people buy the smart dolls, not knowing how difficult it is to manage them. And they want to return it, or they leave a bad review. They basically feel like they wasted their money. And the price is a bit high because everything about the doll is handcrafted, rather than it being a mass-produced product. Yeah, a really expensive Barbie, exactly. Okay, I've already gone through this area. I actually need to go to the solar place. I've gotten way off track. Maybe I can talk to Adam and respawn. probably not now in combat. I feel like there actually are, like, younger Barbie models, like kids or whatever. But I don't know, really. Maybe they're just smaller Barbies, like, shrunk down.
Come back to the...
Hello, Tanko. Okay, yeah, it does rejuvenate all of your health and such.
Come back to the...
You know, the smart dolls, and you're feeling that they seem like a scam. I assume you haven't looked them up. If they seem like a scam, then well, you're not wrong if you're saying what I think you're saying. But it is for people that have a different connection with dolls and all of that experience.
何かご用ですか?
Just playing a little bit of Stellar Blade. We need to fight another Stellar tier. Yes, the smart dolls do come with a variety of like accessories and things related to disabilities, handicaps, skin conditions. They're not meant to be like a perfect doll, although they do have dolls that evoke that kind of feeling. They're made basically like, imagine you deal with certain skin conditions and such, and you look around at the world and all of the dolls are made to be perfect. They're made to have no issues, no blemishes, nothing relatable. Well, of course, that's a fantasy. It's part of why the dolls might be interesting. However, if you could find a doll that embodies the anime fantasy, all the things that people might really admire, but it also has a detail you can relate with, like some sort of skin condition or whatever. It may be more of a meaningful experience to own that doll. You may feel more connected to it, like as if something or someone understands you, can relate to you in a world mostly filled with people who can't relate to your experience. But yeah. And actually, if you look at the smart doll, a lot of the marketing or pictures with clients, probably for a lot of reasons, are with kids and such, rather than all of the adults that probably majority buy the product. Yeah, there's probably a lot of layers with the doll community, you could say. Also, hello Jonesy, the smart doll, the name smart doll is confusing for people because it is actually from the initial designs of the smart doll. If you look at the person who's creating the smart doll, Amy Chu, although there is a team of people and artists, they were originally designing a doll that had robotics in it. It was way more of what would be considered a smart doll. So the dolls were originally large dolls that had robotics in it. Not human size, but still like a foot tall or maybe 2 feet. Well, they don't force you to necessarily take care of the doll. I really just mean it from a business sense. It's basically like, don't buy granite countertops if you are not going to take care of them. If you are going to even imitation granite. Instead, you leave like blueberries on the counter because you made a smoothie. Those blueberries can stain very easily. Something really expensive. If you don't have that level of responsibility or care, then you're better off getting cheap plastic or some sort of countertop that is pretty resistant to stains and such. It's just an expensive hobby item. That's really it. And their marketing is a little gatekeepy because you can get too many complaints for people that are not prepared. Like they buy something thinking it's easy, but it turns out it's much harder to take care of. But for those that actually take care of it well, and by take care of I just mean manage it well, keep it clean, take it apart when you need to, change its outfits, you are rewarded with a extremely nice quality doll. Yeah, people buy dolls, probably with credit cards and such as well. Or you buy a doll and then you start buying a bunch of clothes. So yeah, that's definitely a possibility too. More proud of your creation. If it wasn't afraid of the blueberry stain. I was referring to countertops, though. I don't think most people who get nice countertops want to go out and see vegetable or fruit stains all over it on a regular basis until eventually it turns from white or silver to like brown, blue, and just a bunch of stuff. Maybe that could be argued that it's kind of cool, but yeah. Chocolate stains. I see. Well, a lot of countertops that are of the nicer nature probably utilize things like a sealer or like a protective on top. Not necessarily like polyurethane or something like that. That's more harsh chemical kind of cheaper stuff, things you would use on furniture and whatnot. But I'm sure that nicer countertops probably utilize some sort of polish that can help make it more stain resistant. Yeah. I know you mean Eldritch. They're just trying to ward off basically the people who don't read and don't do enough research buy a product and then complain about it later. They leave a bad review because they didn't do research, so they blame the doll company. I'm curious if you owned an angel, if you would name it. Like, what sort of name would you give it? Like how people name their video game characters. Mountain Dew Slayer 69. Would you name your angel Mountain Dew Slayer 69? Or would it be like Barbara? Yeah, I believe that actually. I believe, not to keep going on about it, but I believe the Smart Doll Company actually gives you links to other doll alternatives. Like they actually actively promote other doll brands if someone is not prepared. Because theirs is just really a more advanced product. It's clearly handcrafted. Like they work with artists around Japan. People who are literally like master tailors who make the little doll clothes. People who hand paint the eyes, you know, it's crazy. Allie. Is it Allie? Or Ollie? Hidden Whiskers. That's a pretty good name. Wait, is it Chara or Clara Eldritch? Amity? Amity. That's an interesting one. Or Katie. Clara or Katie. You'd stick with the default name, Japanese Gremlin. That's very respectable. Yeah, there are stores that make really cheap dolls, for sure. But you get into different materials and such. Like, materials that can break easy, materials that stain easier, or more, like, not as soft. There's a whole variety. Or ones that are not as customizable, whereas some are really customizable. But that makes sense. Maybe you're quite into the vibe. That's cute too. It's basically waiting to name your angel, let it form organically. I like that. Gertok, Destroyer of Worlds. Wait, what is that from? It's so familiar. Whoa, I totally didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm gonna unleash hell on these people. Okay, apparently not, actually. I don't really know all the powers yet in that mode. Gloro. That's interesting. Wow, letting your angel name itself. What an interesting task. Crows? You mean like actually crows? Like the bird? These things are no joke. Yes, angels can name themselves with their own desires. And the variety of options one can have their angel experience. She chooses Tiffany. That would be interesting. This place was pretty far away, but then again, I'm allowing myself to get distracted through all of this good exploration. Oh wow, naming your owner, that's pretty interesting. Totally just kicked it in the face. Having an angel as a bodyguard, I bet that would be pretty interesting. And just because they're your bodyguard doesn't mean you can't, no, enjoy more with them. Like eating dinner with them, even if they're sitting there ready to attack. Like you can have romance options with them. Yeah, at the same time, they're like a badass. Though having a guardian angel, that requires, of course, a different level of permission and licenses and such. But even then, it's possible to have the connection with the guardian angel. Why I keep falling for that sneak attack. Totally missed. Wow, bend over. If you named your angel like that, I would totally think of a license plate. Like how people spell things out on a license plate. And old man Jordan. It makes a lot of sense. For the box openings. Sweet. I am really looking forward to the next box opening. You know, it was a little bittersweet when I opened some of the waifus and the gift cards that I opened today, because I didn't share that experience with you. However, it was nice too, having that personal experience, going at my own pace, taking time to try and figure out what some cards were. Possessed, oh wow. An angel, quote unquote, being possessed.
Those who break the rules of Zion are exiled to the desert. Most of them being murderers.
Those who were exiled probably resent the people still in Zion.
Yes, there were a number of attacks targeting the Sentinels. So stay vigilant in the desert. Do not let your guard down.
Interesting. Just reading what you're saying. Wait, why shouldn't you own one? What do you mean? And what about the wireless capabilities? I might be missing the context that made you bring that up. Very interesting. I wonder if I can move these over and basically use it to blow up the planks. Yeah, it prevents a lot of different security hazards, not having those sorts of capabilities. Obviously, that's limiting in a time when you would expect most things to be wireless, but not always the case. Oh, I see about the possession, yeah. That is a good point. However, similar to laptops and things, phones and whatnot, you can be as safe as you want if you have wireless things. But when it comes to in-person, getting compromised in person, well, then that's a different story. Nice, it worked. Yeah, I don't know if the Teslas can be updated wirelessly or if they have to be plugged in to update. I'm not sure. well, if the train has self-driving capabilities like an autopilot, then essentially it pretty much is, I would consider, a self-driving vehicle. However, the vehicle did not drive itself in entirety because a human at some point interacted with the train, giving it the intention to move. Those self-driving cars are not completely autonomous, doing their own thing constantly, like on a programmed track or a self-flying track. There are still humans having to give them the intention. But then they might be able to drive by themselves once the intention is set. I think we are still getting closer to the solar panel. Also, I hope everyone has been hydrating, is comfy and such. I know it was a little bit of a surprise that the sun that the stream was canceled yesterday. But it was necessary and a positive thing. Transparent and yeah, you know, thanks to TikTok, I just learned yesterday that all or most soda cans, like aluminum cans, have little plastic bag lining them, like a little plastic bag lining the inside of aluminum cans. That way the drink doesn't deteriorate or leach the aluminum. I never knew that, and apparently that's been going on since around the 1960s. So when people say it's healthier to drink from an aluminum can than a plastic bottle, like most people, they must not realize there's actually a plastic bag inside the aluminum cans. And tin cans, I see, that makes sense. I thought, well, there's two of them. I thought I would dodge it. Let's have some fun. Okay, let's see what we can do. I like the sword though. Let's see. It would be nice to have more of an action pose. Interesting. Yeah, Eldritch, now you're asking questions that they probably don't want asked about the recycling. I do like this song as well. I don't like that little effect that comes off the blade, so I have to kind of crop that out. Recycling is such an interesting business. Yeah. Wait, is slag like pretty much just trash? Is pretty much like byproduct you can't really do much with? I feel like something just went flying, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, what do we have going on here? It had like, never mind. That was satisfying. That one seems kind of a little different. Oh, here we go. Okay, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? What do we got going on? We have a pretty deep embrace. Oh wait, we broke it? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, well, I guess I defeated them in the process, perhaps. They weren't able to finish their animation, sadly. Or maybe that was it, just a big hug. Okay, we've been over there. We need to return to where we were trying to go. Wow. Okay, they're pretty much just legs. That could work for some. It's just enough of what you need. Probably not the glasses. Okay, back towards the solar tower. But wait, there's a shiny over there. Oh wow, a soda. Or a ginger ale, whatever. Used as an insulating material. That's interesting. I mean, honestly, most homes are built with what would be considered not very healthy materials. Paint over time deteriorates, and it gets breathed in by people. Carpets are mostly made with like polyester or plastic materials and such that flies around into the air. You know. It is what it is, I suppose. You could say that lead and asbestos are ones that were focused on for a period of time. You are basically on a timeline. And for those items, pretty much all of us are on the further end of the timeline, when those things are more critiqued and seen as unhealthy. But there are many materials that are being used currently that probably don't garner a lot of attention. They might lead to a similar opinion in the future. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Okay, we're getting closer to the solar tower finally. The first rock climbing. I know her, that's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny way to look at it. Or if you go to an antique store and you start to find like kitchenware that was made, and maybe that's the radium you're talking about. Or like kitchenware that was made with like really hazardous materials. And now it gets sold in the antique shops for people that don't know any better. Uranium glass, yeah. man, we talk about some really stimulating topics that would make the typical, like, short attention span brain just explode. Philip Morris. Just to name one of the examples. Some of what I know about Philip Morris is pretty interesting, like the cigarette company. Well, again, I bring up the timeline. If we talk about the past and say things like, wow, yeah, it's crazy, they paid doctors to lie, all sorts of things. Well, it isn't until you're further down the timeline that you might realize that the exact same thing is happening now. It just isn't apparent until you're further down the timeline looking back. And at that point, it's too late. And then there will be something new during that time. Granted, that's kind of a downer way to view things. A doomer. However, it can be somewhat helpful to have that awareness. It might assist in making decisions in one's life. Oh, I forgot I have this outfit. I haven't really used this one yet. Oh, it looks like it changes the music. Okay. Interesting. Here I go getting sidetracked again. It feels in some ways like a desert is a little bit more of a, well, it's like a more simple game environment to design. Very open space, kind of plain, in some ways. And because it's a desert, you can just put stuff places and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that's with a lot of environments, but deserts, it feels, well, it just feels like it's easier for a game developer to do a desert than like a forest or dense mountains. The ultimate cinematic experience. Interesting. Well, I can talk to them.
Error. 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 Error.
Oh wow, I didn't know that Antarctica was considered a desert. Yeah, let's ask that. Very interesting. Felt like there was more to that area. A desert tundra, wow. All these little boxes placed around. I really wondered if the environment artist actually placed every single box. It wouldn't surprise me. Needs cactus. Well, then it would be foliage, and that would be more challenging. I think, though, that it's not a bad decision to do desert environments, especially since they were kind of paying homage to New Automata, but it also lets you focus on other mechanics and other parts of the design. So you basically pull back on what you could do with the environment, and instead push it in other areas. Then maybe for a second game, you can do a little bit more diverse environments or a more complicated environment theme. Thorny Peaches. That sounds like a good name. For like playing in a shooter or something, like in Apex Legends or Counter-Strike. You were killed by Thorny Peaches. We have 32 of the 49 soda cans. Making progress. Okay, there it is. We have a can do it attitude. Wow. Wow. Also, wow. This outfit. Boss battle. Okay, nice. Invisible wall, nice. Okay, wow. I really failed that. That is a pretty cool mode.
What a horrible monster.
Very interesting. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. Just wanted a hug. Maybe. Speaking of that, hearts to you all. Ooh, a soda can. I wonder if this haze is gonna go away once I do like the solar tower. Now we have enough of those cans to get that other outfit. I say it a lot, it makes you wonder. Wow. Zed. Very sweet of you, Zed. Let's see, did it got this time? I recognized Skylar. And Elf Enjoyer. Oh, also, it's kind of a small thing. Like, they probably are here. However, I noticed recently on my the subscription list where it shows publicly shown subscribers, people that subscribe to the channel. Pepper from the art shop, the community manager, the head community manager, or whatever his title is, at the art shop. They actually subscribed to the channel. And I believe they did it the other day, possibly during one of the streams. Yeah, RLU, and I don't know if Bishop Bleach has it yet, but there were a few others that have never gotten a membership.
System error. For the safety of the facility, please link a sufficient number of service drones.
We still have to resolve this first.
Oh wow, I have to link up different drones. Interesting. I did not expect that. I guess I would if I read. Okay, maybe 2 other drones, probably. You know, there is a part of me that feels like having a membership on Twitch feels somehow like more rewarding somehow than it might having one on YouTube. However, because there's no ads, right? Like having a subscription on Twitch makes it so you don't have ads, which is huge. Like a membership on a channel. So when someone gives you a membership, it's really nice that you don't get ads anymore. With YouTube, I believe you still get ads, unfortunately, without YouTube Premium. Hello, David, welcome. I like the little rose in your name. Oh, and it's here too. I believe you were now the 3rd Tier 2 member. We still can't heal yet. Until we get the solar thing back on. Oh wow, we're not even close. I thought we were somehow close to one of our objectives.
Error! Error!
This gaming feature is so useful, despite the annoying noise that it makes. Oh, it's your tough. I'm curious. What was the reason that your computer, like the motherboard you said, wasn't working with the components you acquired? And are you not able to return the items? My owner has actually purchased from Amazon before some computer parts when trying to fix a computer, and they didn't solve the problem, so they were actually able to be returned, which was pretty surprising at the time. It also has a sonar feature. That's crazy. I would never imagine Dahikan being a game that had sonar. Oh, was it a new motherboard that you purchased and it didn't work out? Or you were trying to get the new pieces to work with the older ones? And welcome, old man Yarden. Now you can post little squishies and such. I actually have been meaning to not only emission more emojis, but upload like one related to a heart. I think that is lacking. Wait, I wonder if I gain health by attacking the enemies. Like if I had a skill that I picked up. I feel like I'm slightly healing, but maybe not. New pieces with old motherboard. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, you've narrowed down what the next thing is. The next step being the motherboard. I'm guessing things like the memory and such didn't work with the motherboard. Yeah, I totally wasted that one. Tyler, congrats on your membership. Now you all can post little Angies and all sorts of fun emojis. Exactly like that, David. You know, in some ways, replacing older technology kinda makes sense. It's one of those things where maybe at the time it was really nice and advanced. Also, I am healing actually through attacks. Or maybe it's defeating enemies, I'm not sure. It's like, if you get a bunch of new hardware, that new hardware, sure, it would be nice to fit it with every piece, but it kind of encourages growth in a way. A steady stream of advancements that keeps you on your toes every set of years, 5, 10 years. Of course, it doesn't always work that way, and you may need to use something for much longer, but why does it look like they're all playing a sport? Very interesting field of statues. This area screams near Automata, it's crazy. Well, another way to look at something too is if the phrase time is money correlates with technology, and sometimes using antiquated or outdated hardware or software can cost you more time, more heartache than if you were able to upgrade. But obviously then, in order to upgrade, you have to put in time to acquire the resources necessary to upgrade. It's quite a conundrum. Repurposed, yeah, I know what you mean. You could always keep your older components to try and have an alternate build, like a kind of a throwaway computer in a sense. One way you can test things on it. Take care, old man Yarnin. The Hot Topic outfit, yeah. You know, I saw someone today, actually, that had a very scene or emo style of outfit. Like that online. Oh, golden. You know, sometimes we talk about games and trends, and how the trend is your friend until around the bend, which is a wonderful phrase. And when streamers and such, it's heavily, it's quite a meta, or something that you see often is, people play the newest games, the trendiest games, and all of that stuff. Like they'll play a game once and then never play it again, that whole conversation. And I wonder what the next game will be, like the next set of games. Like if right now people are playing Peak and all of these games that we never imagined would be a thing until it became a thing. I wonder what the next set of things that we don't know are eventually going to become a thing. Comfy vibes, yes. Getting closer to one of the objectives. Holdovers too. I bet that's pretty fun. Oh, that's a good point too, Sir Toth. About some games only basically becoming as popular as they are because of streamer influence.
Error.
It's almost like something you strive for when you design a game. Some games. Oh, I saw it and I still did it. Did not resist. Man, I really need to focus on those drones so I can unlock all these campsites. From a streaming perspective, in my opinion, Stellar Blade, I don't know, I personally think they made a bad choice in making the sonar sound, like the scanner sound, making it so, like, violent instead of more subtle. Oh wait, there's like quicksand right there. What the heck? I'm leaving a marker right here. I've never marked an area, but wow. Because I think from a viewer perspective, like as an audience member, so to speak, watching Stellar Blade, there's a lot of really nice things to it, but the scanning sound is, in my opinion, would be kind of off-putting after a while. And I personally think it would affect the viewing experience of this game. Even though for some it can just be like background noise. Wait, this is something about a gorilla? Oh, Donkey Kong. I totally missed the ambush. Oh dear. Play file bend over. I'm actually just gonna revive. See where that puts me. Oh, I forgot, that's not powered on. Oh, okay, so it actually put me nearby where I found that camp. Well, that helps. Air physics. That's so nice. Everything being distractible is game breaking. Interesting. I've never really played a Donkey Kong game outside of maybe the original, like the arcade version. I think I've tried something like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here tonight. Also, I really love how clean it looks now, moving the members out of the way. I really like that. It's really beautiful. I can't wait to do another unboxing with you all as well. I'm going to film again. I'll review the footage that I took, but if I'm still not really pleased with the vibe of it, then I will just have a new approach. Take care.